And we're streaming. Sorry, I had a problem with my stream key there, and it didn't really want to let me get rolling. But now, theoretically, we are up and running. Wait to see if it shows up on my phone here as well. Theoretically, it should here in a second. Hello! Come on, start playing. Okay, what I'm going to do while I wait for that to start, although I will check over here. Oh, it says I'm live on YouTube as well. Maybe it's just my phone doesn't like me. I will hit the play button there and we'll see what happens. I should probably turn off sound entirely just so we don't get some echoes, which is very possible. Yeah, just prevented that. Okay. I hope you guys are doing great. Wherever it is you are right now, I see that there are a handful of people watching, and we'll see how many more jump in. I know this is kind of a random time of the day to jump into a live stream, but I am, going to try and do both a live edit and stream on Twitch, which is why everything's purple at the moment. Although as soon as somebody super chats, this purple is likely to disappear. I'm going to do this because over on Twitch right now, I'm almost to 100 followers, which is really cool. But the real big deal is that once you get, the only thing I'm missing is I need to have streamed 7 times or on 7 different days over the course of the last 30 days to get to my affiliate status. Can you hear my neighbor with their random squeaky window blinds? This is torture multiple times a day, every day. Don't know why they do that. Anywho, I don't know why they're opening and closing or when. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Anywho, I have made a couple of changes to the streaming setup. Obviously, if you haven't seen a live edit in a long time, you may not be used to the fact that we've got this whole thing going right now where let me hit live chat. There I can see a whole bunch of people talking to me, which I couldn't see. Hi, everybody. I'll get to that in a second. I've got a whole different setup. It is, if you've seen the last one, it's not too different, except the lighting has changed. I finally got a warmer gel over the light, so that should make it look much more appealing. But then also just kind of running a couple different things around here to try and make this work better. I need a second monitor really badly is ultimately what I really need to make this all work. But aside from that, should be good. I've already pulled in the intro footage, but what I forgot to do is I did not preview any music for today. So we're going to you guys are going to get to see a little bit more of that than you usually do because normally I have the music ready to go ahead of time. And today I do not. I've also queued it up for where I could put the title. I'm just going to do that right now to be lazy because I've already done that and selected my font, which is really nice. So we can just do this really quickly and get that rolling. I will check the chat here for a second. Also, I do have some beer in the fridge, which is going to be delicious once we get to it. The three beer rules for the day are kind of the same as usual. If we can cross 100 followers on Twitch, if you go to twitch.tv/JSwanson, you'll find me. Follow me there. We'll see the light flicker in the background instead of changing colors if anybody follows me on Twitch. Although it's been a little bit behind on that, so it could be a delayed. We'll see how that's been going. If we get to 110 plus likes on the video while we're live here, and then if we cross $65 in Super Chat, why not? I'll have a drink. That's usually one that we don't have any trouble with because you guys are really generous making me want to drink. I kind of wonder sometimes about that. And so we'll see how that goes. Let me check your commentary here really quickly, and then we'll get rolling on the edit itself. Hey, Patrick. Jessica, nice to see you. Jay Muniz. I always forget... I know what your first name is, but I always forget because you're over on Patreon. And thank you for being a patron. I appreciate that. Ooh, perfect timing for your lunch break. Hi, Samantha. Glad to see you in here. David in Seattle. Good to see you. Paul, Michael. You get to watch the live edit with that fantastic. I'm glad to make your Monday. Sydney, good to see you from Vancouver. That's confusing because I was expecting you to be from Australia, but what do you know? Hey, Nancy. Saren, good to see you. Oh yeah, the light. We could make it more pink. I think if this is purple, I tend to set it to purple for Twitch specifically, but you know. Hi, Jane. Good to see you. And Orzi, is that I say that right? I'm sure I did not. Orzi, good to see you. Thanks. I'm glad that you love the videos from Paris. V Gates, J Bugs, Rad61. Good to see you in Michigan. Seattle Wine Exchange, also known as our famous chef that sent me all the dank sauce, which I'm running low on dank sauce. It's so good. I've just been eating my way through it. AJ, awesome. Which city to find good live? What? In which to live and find work? You're going to have to do a lot of research on that. I only know Paris. But Bordeaux is supposed to be amazing. Andy, I would miss it too if I were you. Hey, Yanni, glad to see you're in here. Campy, I'm almost through. We're almost caught up. Marisol, I'm glad that the morning. I tried to wait till everybody on the West Coast would be awake because I knew that would be important. It's a little bit, I know it's a little bit early for everybody, but hey, Jonathan, thank you for that. I saw that right away. This is the fun of doing it this way. I can see Nancy, thank you. Ooh, that was a competition to kick it off. Stacy, good to see you in Colorado. And Greg, and wow, it's getting darker outside really quickly. And Aline, good to see you. Happy that you're in here. Stick around as long as you can. And Demore, good to see you as well. Emmanuel in LA, good to see you. All right, wow, we've really got a West Coast representation here this morning because I think the timing is pretty good for that. Right. So make sure to like the video if you get a chance. We'll get that closer, get us closer to beer quickly, and we'll see how this goes. It is beer time here, unlike those of you on the West Coast. So, yeah, Jonathan beat you to it, but just barely, and it's okay. You're both tied for first in my heart. We're gonna get started on the actual edit process here. I'm gonna have to go find music in a second, which, it can be happy music today. Good music. It's always good music, but the level of pep can be higher. Excuse me. I'm going to mute button here. Let's get this guy a little bit bigger. Line it up. Yeah. That's a little bit low. I eyeball this every time. I don't know if somebody went back through and overlaid all these, they would see that quickly. Oh, there we go. The color's starting to change in the background, it looks like. Oh, that's why I thought it got dark. It wasn't getting dark. It was the light, the reflection off the window and the webcam changing. It is just an old iPhone that I'm using. It's hanging off the window by a magnetic Joby tripod, which is what I do sometimes use when I'm using my phone as a monologue cam. Oh, hey there, Minas. I appreciate it very much. Hey, Sean. Sean Price. Are you, Sean, I've been meaning to ask you, are you Sir Sean over on Mapster? Because there's a Sir Sean over there that's hanging out and waiting, and I wasn't sure, and I was going to send you a message, and I didn't. I could just send messages, but I thought I would ask since I saw you in here. Hey, Jesse. Oh, wait, I already said hi to Jesse. Oh, no, you got to go, Jonathan. You should stay. Hi, Kelly Crow. Just throwing that out there. All right. Let's make this smaller. 111 usually. Oh, no, 55 for January. Pop this over here and put this here. Okay, so we're going to run into a problem immediately with today's video because I have to get music still too, but apparently I formatted the first shot of the whole thing like when I went to format my cards. So I filmed myself this morning talking to the camera and then erased it basically, which is not how you want to start your day. So I re-recorded kind of an intro, half jokingly, also knowing that I'd be doing a live stream so we could laugh about it together. You can see how hilarious I find it. Anyways, I will edit that into it. It's just kind of the tragedy of the day that we're going to have to do that. Hi, Michael. Sydney again, going to Paris in April. A lot of people coming to Paris here. 4th time. That's good. Different Sean. Okay, good. Just making sure. Hey, Camden, Samir, and when did I film them? At the very beginning of the season. And if you go all the way back to the very beginning, you can see the very first vlog I ever did was the process of filming them. Let's go find some music here. We'll go into my Patreon folder and we'll go with a DJ Quad song, who he's sadly not going to be doing this for much longer because he's been suffering from some illnesses, which is too bad. I feel like I used this one recently. That's a fun one, though. Let's see if I did. I have a spreadsheet for this. But I have a feeling I used this recently. Not that recently, maybe. Come on, catch up, computer. Come on, internet. Let's go. Oh, maybe I haven't. I just keep thinking I'm using it. Okay, 9:26. Alert. Marked. And in we go. So we've got our music for the day. Hey, Rachel. Oh, yeah, you didn't see this last time. This is a much better way of doing the live streaming. Let's be honest. Oh, the one on the beach? Yeah, I did that one back when I was in... When was that? When I was in Los Angeles in December a year ago, I guess. So that's when I did that one on the beach. I was doing those ones while I was traveling. So if you go back and you watch when and where I was on my vlog, you will invariably catch up to... You'll have an idea of when... Like when I was in Edinburgh is when I did the Wizard on the hill in Edinburgh. So that's, you can figure it out. There are lots of clues left behind along the way. Get rid of this guy for now. We have to change. One thing I have to change because I can't hear it in my headphones is the audio hardware, so that the audio is going through my headphones. Here we go. Let's get rolling. 926. And I forgot to turn off notifications on my phone, apparently. Not that that's necessarily going to matter. But I did at least silence it, so it won't be buzzing over here in the corner. Hey, the champagnes. Or one champagne at least. One champagne, two champagnes, three champagnes. Okay, so... Okay, so those are divided up properly. We'll get rid of these. This is the super old school text animation. Because... I could probably find a better way of doing this, but I haven't done so yet. And then this, we're going to delete because we're going to find some music. And we're going to time this. First, I got to reduce the audio gain here a little bit. I also feel like I'm suffering a little bit more of a delay than usual because I'm using a different account to monitor the chat, but I don't know if that's the case. I think you guys might just have a natural delay, which is unfortunate because I set it to no delay. And it seems like it's got like a solid 30-second delay. Yeah, it definitely does. Now that I look over here again. Hey, Eddie. Good to see you. All the Champagne boys have other obligations. It's tough being a Champagne boy, let's be honest. Hard lives to lead. YouTube is, I don't know if, YouTube can be a serious job. I can only speak for myself, really, but I do take it pretty seriously. Try to do the best job that I can with it. Because, especially now that it is basically my job, it really feels like a privilege. This is not the shot that I wanted for my intro, though. I feel like I had a different... I remember. It's just up the stairs from this guy. Here we go. Let's do this. I even took the time to set my manual focus on this guy. And we're going to go like these. To something like that. And we have our nice solid for the Paris word to be over with something interesting happening in the background. And we're going to do this. One drop to the beat each there. And then we can bring in this metro footage. Yeah. It's kind of a long shot there. But what we're going to get this... DJ Quad speeds up the music fairly quickly. So we want to get to one of these time lapses. That's pretty cool from a long ways away, but I like this up close too. And we'll get the zoom, a little bit of that zoom and adjust in there. Right at the end here. And we've got to throw something else in between. Oh yeah, I like that too. Okay, we'll do that. Just to prove that there was some sunshine because it doesn't feel terribly sunny so far at the beginning here. Schmancy. And also, for those of you that missed it, it is written down beneath. And I can't see how many... Here's a problem. I can't see how many likes there are on the stream. So you'll just have to let me know when we get close to beer time on the likes. All right, let's here, let's just... we have some time for this to... There we go. That music, it's so enjoyable. It's closer to 5 seconds long. Oh, hi, Cass. Definitely watch, just skip class and watch. I mean, really. I don't know if I should give you that kind of advice, but I mean, come on. All right, let's do this. Let's swap these guys out because we can use this time lapse at the beginning here too. We're going to go back to a little bit more action there. Okay. And then we're going to go. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on a second. 26 likes so far. That's not a beer town right there. I'll tell you that much. That's okay. Switch from your iPhone to your laptop. Oh, The laptop is 40 seconds behind. Interesting. That's so weird. I don't know. So none of us are interacting in real time, unfortunately. And let's get this to where it's like fairly stable. I had to stand in the middle of the road and hope that cars didn't run me over for this. So here's hoping that it worked out. Let's do that. Oh, and then let's do this. We can play with the whoopoo whoopoo here at the end. We're gonna zoom it backwards. Like this. Reverse the speed. Let's see if this works. Man, this is not playing nice with me. Like that. Is my computer making a lot of noise? It is kind of struggling a little bit. Poor little guy. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think that will work. It's a little bit, we're definitely just kind of patching this together as we go. Hey, look, even more time lapses, but we'll save those for later. We'll save this one for later. This one's fun because you can actually see the clouds moving across the ground, or the shadows of the clouds. Obviously, you're not seeing the clouds themselves, but it's sort of like the reflections in a way. Hey, how's it going, Dave? Ooh, you can watch it while you're cooking dinner. Dinner sounds really good. I'm hungry. Ooh. Let's see. I did try to eat some nuts before I started, though, so I wouldn't, starve. Let's go. We're at 23 seconds already, so let's move on to our faux introductory piece. Man, computer struggling. You know what I might do? I might close Chrome because it's probably taking up a lot of resources. This isn't struggling too bad, but it's struggling more than I wish it were. So just ran into a little bit of a problem. I did delete the footage. Oops. Oopsies. I need a little bit better lighting. And I don't have the very first shot of the day. I was just copying all the footage over to my computer, and I formatted my camera, but apparently I thought I formatted it before I filmed my and I formatted my camera computer. I thought I formatted it before I filmed my computer, and I formatted my camera, but I thought I formatted it before I filmed myself this morning, but I was really tired, so maybe I did it after? Where's the footage? So I guess, anyways, this is gonna have to substitute. Let's imagine that we're starting off the day. I was very sleepy when I started the day, very tired, got up earlier than I wanted to, but I need to start, working on getting up earlier again. Set my alarm, got up, wanted coffee, decided I would go to the Peloton for coffee and a waffle and work for a little bit, which, spoiler alert, goes really well. And I think I also highlighted the fact that I've only got, 2 days left? I don't know how many days. Welcome to the time vortex, because today's Monday. Forgot to say that. Forgot to say good morning. I'm terrible at redoing introductions, apparently. And anyways, there's only 2 days left to grab. Anyways. Come on, work with me here. There we go. Apparently. Podcast. And anyways, there's only 2 days left to grab a postcard. If you want to jump on Patreon, I will link below. But if you wanted to grab that postcard, there are a bunch of new people that are going to get one. I think I'm sending one to, in total, like 150 people or something. So if you want to jump in on that, make sure you do, and I'll send you one. Yeah, but I had way less energy than I do now because, spoiler alert number 2, new coffee I'm enjoying at the end of the day. It's like 5 p.m. and I definitely should not be drinking coffee right now, but couldn't resist. So yeah, let's just pretend it's the morning, and now we're gonna go ahead and go get coffee down at the Peloton. There we go. I guess that works. Hi, Ashley. That was kind of this is a sad substitution for the real intro from the morning, because obviously I've got way more energy than I had this morning. I was more than mildly zombified this morning. Definitely on the struggle bus for consciousness. But we managed one way or another. There we go. Whoa. Done. Anybody else getting hungry for a dinner? Heh. The Eiffel Tower is definitely not closed due to snow because there is no snow here. So I would definitely Google current events. Kind of wishing for a little bit more snow, maybe. How do I like the way that this looks? Let me watch this really quick.
Peloton.
Not very much. You know why? It's because this is not on a hard beat. And that is ruining everything for me. Oh, wow. You deleted all of the code you're writing today on accident? That's brutal.
Peloton.
Rachel, did I know that you were a programmer? Because I feel like I should have, if I didn't. Okay, let's try this. Man, I'm just not generally happy with this hallway shot. But you know what? Sometimes you just can't have everything. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower pretty much never closes. It's very rare that it does, at least. Has to be some pretty extreme weather. I mean, don't quote me on that. Maybe it closes more often than I realize, but I feel like it really doesn't. Moving along to some fleurs. Oh, the sun came out after I adjusted the focus. That's weird. I liked it better when it was more in shadow, but I guess I can't win them all. Nope. These are the joys of being able to play with depth of field. Oh man, Rachel, I'm sorry. What kind of coding do you do? Because that sounds like not a fun way to start your day. Ooh. Oh, there's a little bit. I had to adjust the focus on this, I remember. So we'll go to this part. Ooh, sunny. I'm telling you, sunshine. Was it there that I wanted to stop at? We'll do it there. It's funny because I feel like I've used this song in the not too distant past, so here's hoping that it wasn't really recent, if I did use it recently-ish. And bump this up a wee bit. Hey, Samantha. Oh, it is closed for yearly maintenance. That's good to know. I wonder when they're going to paint it again, too. They paint it every once in a while. I don't know when the last time they did was. Let me see if this lasts. I'll do it there. Just moving right along here. Meow. Oh yeah, some quality roofing right there. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Hey there, sunny Minnesota. That sounds terrifying. -30. Ugh. Does it? There's a little harp there, so we're gonna play with that. Do. That works pretty well with the jostle going down the steps. New. There we go. Get a little play with the record player. I think that should do it. Make it quick. Free time during class. Oh yeah. I mean, what is class if not ultimately free time? I barely made it into this. That was mildly disappointing. But it works. Gotta get nice and low to the ground there. Always nice. There we go. Put this in here. And then get to the other spot. Let's see. Yay! Paris is well worth multiple visits, in my ever so humble opinion. All right, this one is okay, but then it's really all about what comes after it. We'll try this. This other shot that I got, I think, is better. I hope it's better. We're about to find out. Da, da, da. I think this one works. We're about to find out. Yeah, it do. The music seems like it just got quieter there all of a sudden, though. Strange. There's that little harp again. Go like that. I think it'll do. You're worried about the, you know, that's what platforms are for, really. It's to mess with. Let's see. I like that. Okay. Get a little evidence that the Gilets jaunes are happening, I suppose, for posterity, I suppose is the word I'm looking for. We'll then get past that. Hard to do this with, it's really easy to get this shot with my phone. Harder to do it with the camera. And we'll see how stable it is. I don't think it's going to be very stable. There we go. And we'll drop this down here in the speediness to the speedies. I think I'm pretty sure I just filmed with my camera today, which is good. Hey Britt, happy to say hi. Thanks for dropping by. You're from Finland? It'll be cold here. It won't be as cold as Finland, but February will still be very cold in Paris. Let's see. Let's see if a little zooming. Yeah, that's nice. So you can see the clouds, better see the clouds moving behind it. That's good. I like that. Oh, hold on. Let's come down a wee bit. Don't we? Where is it? Like that. Okay, let's see if that works. Yeah, okay. Let's see if that blends together nicely. Yeah, okay. Good. Man, just swinging right along here so far. Grab that. Nice little foreground motion thanks to the tree. Like this should help highlight. And actually, move this even closer. There we go. Uh-oh. We got some finish going on. Horsies. Let's see if we can get past around the oh yeah, we got to keep that clippity clopping as well a little bit. We'll reduce the volume significantly, but we'll keep it in there. And actually, I'm gonna pull this around here and introduce it slowly so that we're not shocked by it. Not that it's shocking, but you know what I mean. There we go. Horsies. Hey, Emily. Don't worry, it hasn't been going on for too long. I actually don't know how long it's been going. Not for very long, though, I don't think. You haven't missed too much. We're just kind of rolling, having a good time. Chatting, enjoying a little bit of sunshine in Paris, which is a rarita. Lately is what it feels like. Oh, you did it again. There we go. But Peloton sign was very, very dark. Woo! Thanks, Michael. That beer budget. Oh, it's green behind me now. Green for hops. Thank you. Oh, man. Very committed to this harp thing. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That. Oh, thanks. You've a year ago. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a long time to let footage sit. It gets harder. The longer you let footage sit without editing, the harder it gets to get back to it. It's one of the reasons I like doing this every day is because then it's done and then it's not sitting around haunting me forever. So, hi Welch, I am live. Although we've got some weird delays going on. So, who knows? Also, we could check Twitch to see how close we are to getting to a beer on Twitch. If you guys didn't catch that part, once they get to 100 followers, we're at 95. That's one more than when we started. I think 1 or 2 more. If 5 more of you go over to Twitch and follow me on Twitch, then I'll open a beer. And I'm starting to feel thirsty. Although thankfully I have some water, so that'll help with that. Got it, Emily. Now that tracks when you said that you became a patron, Crystal. I'm tracking. I'm tracking now. I'm not tracking with the finish, but that's okay. They can have a good time on their own. I won't. I don't want to take that away. Don't want to detract from the joys, the Nordic joys. How much did I film? Did I just film walking? Wow, I never stopped apparently. What is... Oh no, please don't tell me that I hit stop in time to... Oh, thank goodness. Phew. I'm going to say if I missed that... One of the problems with filming with this camera, as much as I love this camera, is that it can be hard to know for sure when you are or aren't filming. Not because it doesn't tell you, but because subconsciously you're hitting the button and thinking... I have stopped. And if you don't hit it right, it doesn't stop. And then the next time you go to start it, it stops it. And you end up, I've only had this happen a couple times, but I've had like 3 clips in a row where I was filming when I thought I wasn't and didn't film when I thought I was. That's frustrating. That's when the swears come out. That is when the swears come out. Hi, Jeff. Oh, no, don't apologize. Don't apologize for having a side conversation. It's fine. I see smiley face emojis in there. You guys are good. Hi, Jeff. Yeah, this is a very early live edit, but the reason is because I'm also gonna stream on Twitch tonight. I'm going on a live stream marathon. We'll see if my brain how I'm gonna die. It'll be fun but painful. Woo! Oh, Yanni just went straight for the beer killer. I'll be right back. Yanni, actually, before I go get it, what do I have? I have a La Chouffe and I have an IPA, and I have a lager. It's a Brooklyn lager and Brewdog IPA. I'll let you pay. No, don't apologize for speaking Finnish. It's great. I love the multicultural international conversations going on. It's great. Hi, Jonathan. Good to see you. So you pick which beer you think you'd prefer me to have, and I'll let you choose. It's the first beer of the night. I'm glad you like the picture-in-picture. Isn't it nice? This is so much nicer than pointing my phone at the computer. I'm glad you like it, Scott, because I think it adds a lot to it. There we go. And then we'll get to the door opening, like a scene from Cheers. You choose the first? Yes, you choose the first beer. Or do you choose the first out of the 3 that I listed? This still is killing us. Some waffle action here whilst we wait. Okay, thankfully that focus happened real fast. We can just go like that. Ooh, that's like really satisfying to watch, actually. And then we'll get to the closing bits. Hey, Nyanka. There we go. Closing action.
The one day I bring my...
The first beer. All right, La Chouffe. I'll show you. Hold on a second. I forgot I also have a can of like a very specialized craft beer from Texas that was brought to me as a gift that I promised Paul I would share with him, and then Paul has not made the time to drink it with me, so that might be fair game tonight as well. Oh, found my lens cap. Okay, what I'm actually looking for is a bottle opener, which theoretically should be really easy to find, but is being elusive. Cheers. La Chouffe is it's a Belgian beer. You can find it pretty much everywhere. I feel like, at least in the Belgian regions, the borderlands. But there are even bars here that are dedicated to it now. Maybe have been for a little while. It's a pretty strong beer. You're starting me off on a hearty one. It's 8%, which isn't that strong, but it could sneak up on you if you're not careful. Definitely a winter beer. Like, it's kind of thick and sweet and wintry. Okay. Thank you very kindly. Cheersing coffee is acceptable as well. That's how much of a delay we have. I just saw you say about the cheersing coffee in the live comments. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to sneeze. Button. Okay, moving along. Should we keep Hillary's comment about her dinosaur shirt? Is the question. Let's do it. Let's just throw it in here underneath, and we'll keep it kind of quiet. Perfect. It's all subtles. It's 11%. No, wow, yikes! I do have one of the beers in there. I think is pretty high, but also how is the centering going here? I'm just gonna double check that. There we go. We're gonna bring that over just a touch. Hey Ross, how's it going? How goes it, my friend? Some flowers. For my grandma. I mean, gotta keep grandma happy. I wonder if my grandma ever watches my live edits. I wonder if they pop up and let her know. She's never told me that she does. Yeah, I could go for some charcuterie right now. Britt, you're still in here. Good to see that you haven't abandoned us yet. Belgian beer is good. But it has a very distinct style, and a lot of people don't really like it that much, unfortunately. I used to love it. It's not my go-to anymore, but Belgian beer was one of those starter beers that really got me into it because it's sweeter, and I like sweet drinks usually, and I did not like IPAs or lagers or anything like that really when I started. So I started with some of the thicker, sweeter, stronger drinks, and then moved down into the more bitter stuff, and now I like it. Now I like all of it, but I tend to go for like an IPA first, which makes me just a trend follower on that one, I'm sure. You have me on the TV. Oh, man. Wow. You have an extra 30 to 40 seconds of delay. Good grief. Oh, boy. Anywho, I should probably keep moving. Stupid photo. What? Oh, that is not stupid. I filmed between my, it's listed. I don't list my camera in the details, I don't think, do I? I need to change that. But the camera that I use, the phone I use is an iPhone, or not an iPhone, that's what that is. I film on a Samsung Galaxy. Oh, it's right here. That's right. It's how I'm reading all your comments. Forgot about that. It's a Samsung S8. That needs to be. I need a new. It's dying. I destroy my phones, and then I'm using a Sony. Where's the old? There it is. A6500. You can see right there. So it's the Sony A6500. It's a cropped sensor. It's not the full frame, but it is a video workhorse. It's great. I love it. The only downside is that the screen only pops out to the back. You can't see it from the front. So when you're filming yourself, you can't see yourself, which is kind of a giant pain. I'm having a hard time filming myself with the iPhone right now. Sorry. So this thing is great, and I love it. They just announced the 6400, which basically the only real change on it that I've seen is that the screen pops out to the side, which is perfect. So I'm thinking about swapping bodies, not like pod body snatcher type stuff. I'm like camera bodies. So otherwise, oh yeah, I found my lens cap, put that on. Yeah, film on this, and I've got a 18 to 135 lens on it, so it has some nice zoom action to it, which is one of the main reasons that I got this camera, was so that I wasn't stuck on a fixed lens, which is what you've got. It's not, I don't know if you can really call it a prime lens when it's on your phone, but wanted to move on and up from that. Give myself a little bit more width, but a lot more zoom, especially, which is how I was able to do some of the time lapses that we saw earlier in the edit, and you'll see again here, I'm sure, when we get to them. So how's that? Who doesn't like Belgian beers? I don't know. Some people don't like them. It's a thing. Keep your eye open for meetups. As far as I need to get some meetups organized. There probably won't be croissants involved, though. That'll probably be beer. Although we are talking about doing like a coffee meetup or something at the Peloton sometime. So, and Fashion Week again. How many more Fashion Weeks? They have like how many? Like 4 or 5 Fashion Weeks in total. It is absurd how many Fashion Weeks there are. I can't keep track of it. All right. Let's see. Hold on. This is a lot of flower action. Let's to this point right here. Like that. That should do the trick. Fairly smooth. And then we'll move to the part where I grab my coffee. Shebang. Hold on. Button a lot now that I've got a beer sitting in front of me. So, yeah, the 18 to 135 is great. It's a good middle. It's like their middle grade. So it's not the highest quality lens you can get, but it's not the cheapest either. It's kind of right up in the middle. And yeah, it is very versatile. I have manual focus on. We'll change that. I'm really, really happy with it. I think it's a great lens. I probably should buy a wider lens, like an extremely wide lens, just because of the cropped sensor. You'll never get the full width out of any lens you buy. But I also don't know how much I'd really switch them around. I'm tempted to get like a 50 prime just to mess around with it, but Prashant was pushing against that because it's really just a portrait lens, which I would like to take some more portrait photography for fun. But, I'm not a photographer. I guess I am kind of a photographer, but I'm a video guy first. So got to make sure that what I need more than anything is I need to get a directional microphone on top for filming myself and talking to the camera without the wind getting in the way. And then that's basically it. And then Martin, I don't think Martin's watching right now, but here's a spoiler for today's action as well. If Martin's watching, he'll know what that is. You guys will find out here shortly. Of course, I'll get back to the Netherlands. I love the Netherlands. I need to spend more time in them. I really like the Netherlands a lot. 10 to 18. Yeah, the 10 to 18 would be a good one for walking and talking for sure. Model herd and feel like, well, I don't know. I definitely ran across an Italian guy when we were doing our Paris in a day video. Nice guy, but it's interesting the attitude that you do run into on Fashion Week. It's true. Depends on the people. There's some great people doing Fashion Week. Let's see, and then and then we got a shot. Oh man, just looking at this cup of coffee is making me hungrier. I'm pretty sure that I would not be able to vlog every day on film. I think that would not work well. Unless, yeah, photography wise, it would be good to get. It would definitely be good to to play around with film. I do actually. I have my disposable cameras. That's where the postcards all come from. If you've seen my postcards, the Patreon postcards, which I have a couple of them back there. Those are all shot on film. It's a disposable camera that's been expired for like 5 years. Those are a lot of fun. Very low resolution, but very fun. Yeah, it's interesting because on the workflow comment, Mark, when I watch other editors edit, I'm always like, oh yeah. I haven't seen very many recently, but it's like you see somebody edit and you're like, oh, that's what you do. It can be little changes too, but it like you see people's efficiencies and inefficiencies just kind of defined by their preferences more than anything. It's fun. I've been editing like this pretty much the entire time I've been vlogging. I've been editing like this. One of the things that I used to do that I don't do anymore is dumping all the footage in your initial timeline, like just taking everything and dumping it. Even though a lot of what I do is pretty linear, like most of my vlog, except for the intro at the very beginning, is super linear. So it would make sense to do that in a way, but I don't like trimming the fat. I don't like doing that for some reason. But I saw somebody doing it recently that way, and I was like, maybe I should go back to that. I don't know. Why not? Okay, let's see. I gotta get rid of the music here really quick. Hey, Mystery Man. Yep. I figured I'm doubling down because we did. You were there for the stream yesterday, watching all the horrifying zombie terror moments, and I only need to stream one more time on Twitch. Like, the sooner the better to get affiliate status, which I'm not 100% sure what that even means, but I'm gonna do it because it sounds great, and so that's what I figured I would do. I've been needing to do a live edit as well, so let's do both. Let's live edit and live stream afterwards. Although I'm probably gonna get food in between and take a little bit of a break because I don't want to collapse. You're making curry? That does sound really good.
I got a lot of work done. Posted a new food poll on Patreon. I think I mentioned the postcard offer is about to run out, but that's exciting. Also, there's so many things to talk about, but got that figured out. And Martin, you're going to be really excited to know that your package arrived. I'm not using it right now because I probably should be using it right now. I was going to do an opening later, but since... yeah, why didn't I just open it now? Could be using it right now. We'll open it here in a minute, but I'm gonna go for a little bit of a stroll. We'll get some shots of the sunshine while it lasts because it's been so gray for the last couple days. And then I gotta go find lunch and get back to work. I got a lot done, but I got a lot more to do.
Yeah, actually, speaking of damn souls, Yanni, you were watching too? That's awesome. I didn't know you were in there. Did you say anything? Anyways, about Damn Souls. Was that fun to watch the non-quick one? Because I couldn't talk as much during the bounty version of the game, and I was worried that it was like less fun to watch. I know it was pretty intense. I don't know. I was curious to hear what you guys' thoughts were, since Mystery Man and Yanni were both in there. You guys can let me know.
Done, but I got a lot more to do. Got to get caught up. Got to get caught up. Took a day off. Now it's time to work.
Work. Let's see. I think this should work. Yeah, that'll do. Let's do this and give it just a little bit of a rise there. Oh, are you like the JK444 something or other? The bounty one was more intense. So was it more fun to watch the bounty one? Do I need to make sure I'm doing more of those? I mean, it's super intense. Just I feel like I'm neglecting the people that are watching. It's much easier to live edit and chat with you guys than it is to play that game, especially because they could hear us talking, like our enemies could hear us talking, and so I felt obligated to not be too loud about it. And also, it didn't seem like he was really listening to me half the time anyways. Like we weren't communicating very well. Oh yeah. I'm glad you can view it at work. I mean, really. Work. Bike time. Aha, okay, now I know, Yanni. I'm going to try. I'll definitely remember that for next time. Oh, wait, actually, there's a shot of a balcony up here, too. Is that worth it? Oh, yeah. Just a wee bit. Let's keep that. And get the... Okay, there we go. How much of this did I take? Way too much, if we're being honest. I was trying to get the smokestack in the distance, and I didn't make the right adjustments. There we go. Do I ever put video transitions in my edit? Oh, Sugar. That's true. I didn't know that's what those guys were called. It was Sugar. The armored guys. Maybe that's just what he calls them. Do I ever put transitions? Not like out of the box transitions, if that makes sense. I make my own transitions more often than not. I will do an occasional wipe that I'll hide, you know, in large swaths of the same color, usually black. But I often make my own mats, custom mats, just to keep it like a little bit more subtle. But it's also pretty rare that I do. It's usually just straight jump cuts, clean, simple cuts. For March, I don't know how you dress, and I'm not sure. I would look up what the weather is usually like in March and then make your plans accordingly. But I definitely wouldn't bring your mini skirts. Well, I guess, again, I can't say definitely because maybe you like freezing. It's, you know, people do that. Just make sure you bring some good leggings, I suppose. Oh, no. Bye, Britt. Hi, Bren. Sorry, I missed that. I always suggest that you stay as close to the center as possible. I actually wrote an entire guide about it, which I'm sure somebody in here is probably on the ball and can probably link you to, hopefully, because I can't really right now. But I would say central is best. The Marais, you cannot go wrong with the Marais. Is easiest. But there are a lot of really great places. And on the left bank, if you were to stay near Saint-Germain or something like that, you're going to be really happy as well. But the closer you are to the center of town is, you know, you're in walking distance of a lot of great stuff, and it's easiest probably. But yeah, I've wrote an entire essay about it in my guide if you want to pick that up. Hey, we in France. I do edit all the time. What can I say? Alternate phrase for shoot. Oh, sugar. Oh, maybe it was. Yeah, I gotcha. And then I started to think like shoot as far as like shoot him. Yeah, the Marais is not quite. The Marais is not quite what it used to be because of Airbnb more than anything. However, they're fighting back against that pretty viciously. So we'll see. We'll see if it changes. Where's our? And I spent a lot of time in the Marais just because that's where I was doing bike tours for a long time and have a lot of friends down there, and I like it. But you know what? The left bank, I've said this before on like live streams, especially on like live strolls. There's something mysterious about the left bank to me because I don't know it as well, and I'm not as familiar with it. And I really like it. And there's something kind of magical about it because it feels like exploring a new place every time. So, Des, do you mind putting a link to the guide in the? Actually, I can do. Hold on, I can. I don't want to do it from this account. Actually, it's bit.ly/Paris Vloggers Guide. Watch this. I'm gonna type it on the screen. bit.ly/Paris Vloggers. Oh, but you have to do it. Hold on. You have to, this is. I'm stylizing this too much, thanks to my habits. Like that. Paris Vloggers Guide with those letters. Hey, let me control the size of my text, please. Like that. bit.ly/Paris Vloggers Guide, and that'll do it for you. And there's a discount code right now that nobody saw really because there was that one video that YouTube hated. That'll get you 20% off. Janutastic, right there for 20% off. Winky face. And now the infomercial's over. But feel free to grab a copy. It's great. Gustav is a fox terrier. For those of you asking. Bastille's not a bad area either. Yeah, Bastille's nice. Just gotta keep your wits about you near the train stations like Gare de Lyon and so forth. But it is a nice. It's a fun area. Bastille has lots of nightlife, and that acrylic painting thing that I did that I need to go collect my mug from still. That's over in that area as well. Wah, wah, wah. Not really the shot that I wanted out of that. If only I could, I guess I could get I should probably look into getting a gimbal for my big camera for my Sony. But if only I could have a, oh, don't worry about it. My delay is terrible too. You'll find out about this in like 2 minutes apparently, but we both have, our delays are great. But I just wouldn't want to carry a gimbal around with me all the time. But then I have all these like kind of shots where I'm moving sideways, and I wish they were so much smoother because I can't go far enough without taking a step. And as soon as you take a step, you lose like the stability, and that stinks. Whoa, that was way too much. Let's give this just a little jump. Okay, that seems satisfactory. The Latin Quarter, yeah, is a great place to stay. Basically, anywhere in the first 6 arrondissements, and you're going to be thrilled with your decision. And then the 18th as well, excuse me. That was a little bit of a burp that snuck through. But I would try to... But the 18th is one of those ones that I love. If you stay up in Montmartre, it's amazing. But it is an area that you want to probably be a little bit more familiar with the city first. If you're used to big cities and you're used to, just keeping your wits about you, then it's fine. But there are a couple of areas over in the eastern portion, in particular of the 18th, that are a little sketchy. Hey, this last shoof. There we go. I think that works out just fine. Don't need to use this one again as much as I like it. Maybe we can throw it in towards the end. Ooh, look at that. That's a fun church steeple. Okay. I have to check that out. I saw somebody, I think they had the Ronin gimbal that they were using with a similar camera. And I was surprised at how small it was. It was not much bigger than the one that I have for my phone that Kevin and Sarah gave me, and gonna have to look into that because I might be willing to carry that around with me on days when I'm going out and I know I'm going to be shooting, because I don't want to carry. I'm gear resistant. I want to carry as little gear with me as possible at all times. That was actually fairly smooth. That's good enough, I think, for that. Yeah, I definitely would prefer apartments over hotels. That's another preference thing. There's some people that really love hotels. But I lived in hotels for like 2 years, and I'd be happy never to stay in a hotel again if I...
One of the best parts.
At least not like your standard hotel room. There are delightful suites and wonderful, like, cool hotels in the world that, sure. But like your average hotel room, like, just had enough of those.
One of the best parts about going and working at the Peloton in the morning is that it means my afternoon is pretty much guaranteed a little stroll around the Marais, whether that's checking out Notre Dame or walking on Ile Saint-Louis right now. It's just nice and quiet over right now.
See, this is what I was talking about, needing to get a microphone on top of the camera.
It's just nice and quiet over here, away from the traffic, which is on the other side, which is not on the other side, away from the traffic, not on the island. Pretty much no cars, no scooters.
Wait, did I cut off the part where I said witches?
Which is not on the island.
There it is. The shape. Yes, I could. There's stabilization in Premiere is something I could do, but it takes way too long. I mean, I could do it more, but I also would. I mean, if I could, I'd shoot in 4K and then down res to high def, and that would give me a lot of options for stabilization too. A lot of options in general, but again, I don't have the time to make proxies and all that nonsense. So,
which is not on the island. Pretty much no cars.
I don't even know what the gimbal I have is for my phone. It's a Z Day or something like that. Z something. I don't know.
Pretty much no cars, no scooters. I love it. Anywho.
I could probably go look.
Let's go find lunch and then, you know, get back to the whole...
The 5-finger gimbal, yep.
A working thing.
But the, I like that. I like the one I have for my phone just fine. It's okay. I have struggles with it, but that's, I think, more me than it. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm in no rush to get a gimbal for my camera. I've got things I need to... It's a never-ending... I think that's the problem. Once you start getting into gear, it's a never-ending, like, spending battle. Like, you just keep buying stuff. And I don't want to... Like I said, I want to keep it as minimal as I can. I filmed on my phone for, like, pretty much 900, 800... Wait, how many vlogs? 800. At least 800 vlogs just with my phone. So it's really good. I'm glad to upgrade the quality. I want to keep upgrading the quality, but I don't know. I don't want to go crazy. There are people that just buy gear like crazy and that they don't even have use for. And I'd rather slowly add it to the mix. Personally. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This way. Let's see. I'll just keep it the way it is. I could have put that other one at the beginning. We got that guy in the beginning already. Actually, we can reuse this. We can not reuse, but we can do it from a different direction. That's a different clip entirely. Whoops. Come here. There we go. That's just little jumps. Like so. Oh, right. There we go. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to get that guy in there just barely. Look at those yellow shoes. Are they galoshes? They could be galoshes. The washing machine should come before more gear. I agree as well. That's next. Wow, are we prioritizing my purchase order now? You know what I could do too, actually? Well, the thing is I want to keep filming on this big camera, but I do need to look into getting like the Osmo DJI, whatever, Osmo Pocket. The thing does look pretty legit, but again, you end up with like 50 cameras, and which ones do you end up using? I never use my GoPro, but it's more because of the style, the footage. Like I'll use it occasionally for a time lapse, but the last time I remember using it for a time lapse was when I went to Nice, and that was a long time ago. So who knows? All right, let's see. I like that a lot. I like that way more than I thought I was going to. At first, when I first took that shot, I was like, I may not even use this. Nope. And my own fate. Gotta go. See you later. No, Des, I really want my I want that washing machine so badly. You have no idea. Like, I'm so sick of being dirty Santa Claus and carrying my laundry for 7 minutes to the laundromat and in the rain, and oh man, it's like a dream that I could just turn it on. It could be going in the background right now. I mean, actually, so that's something I haven't said on the vlog yet, but I was looking at the models, and there was one that I was thinking about getting, and there was one that was like 80 euros more, which is significant. That's a big jump up, but it's like significantly more quiet. Like, they actually had the loudness ratings, or however you put it, and the one that I was gonna get was like 72 decibels, and then the other one was like 48 or 50 decibels, something like that. So like, this microphone actually does a pretty good job of not capturing a lot of background noise. I could run that in the background while doing something like this and be okay and be like so efficient, because I'd be double tasking, like editing, live, hanging out with you guys, and doing my laundry. Winning. Time. Hey, Dixie. Glad you could make it in. I was wondering where you were. Oh, this is much better. I'm going to use this shot, not that one. There we go. We can see they both get included. Let's see. Oh, man. Yeah, for a 4K would destroy my world, so I'm just not worrying about that for now. And yes, I want the on the washing machine front. Oh man, I can't wait. And the Darty people are nice, and they'll deliver it for free and install it for free. The other thing I got to figure out, because I'm going to be having it in my sink area, which is going to be really crowded really quickly, is if I could put it on wheels and then wheel it across the hall to store it and then bring it back to wash, because I can't get water put in across the hall, unfortunately. That would be the real dream if I didn't have to have it in my sink area. Ooh, it's your lunch break. Hey, Ann. Whoa, that was not right. There we go. Much better. There we go. And then we'll get another. I think I've got a longer. Nah, forget that. Let's just go straight to the. And let's make this much quieter, but keep it for the ambiance, as the Français would say. Hey, Jameson. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked the Peloton there. It's a great spot. There we go. That's good. And then we'll get a shot. Oh, shoot. I'm running out of music soon. Uh-oh. Better get to a talking portion. How much did I really talk today is now suddenly a question of mine. Yeah, that metro sounds really like it's not coming apart, doesn't it? Oh, actually, what we can do here, we can get to there, and we can mess with these harps at moments. Hey, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that it popped up on your feed in the first place. Oh, let's do this. Like that. That should do it. Get enough. And then, holy smokes. Oh, yeah, I remember how this went. I think it's long enough. There's a lot of,
I went to the bakery and grabbed a sandwich on the...
There we go. Just in time. This is going to get edited down a fair amount because there was a not a glitter bomb, but a glitter grenade. Not to spoil things for you guys, but I guess this whole exercise is a giant spoiler if we're being honest. So also I could probably just tilt this down a little bit more, couldn't I? And then that would be just ever so slightly better. We'll find out here in a second. Oh, let's see. They have one on wheels. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this wheels thing to work better. The other thing is longer is better for videos. You know what's funny is that for a long time there were people that were telling me they were too long. Not for a long time, and not a lot of people because nobody was watching when I started. But longer can be better if what you're making is actually worth watching. Longer is not good if you're not making something remotely entertaining. They do. The Bon Coin, I think, is their version of Craigslist, Nancy.
I went to the bakery and grabbed a sandwich on the way home, which is not quite enough, actually, but, you know, I'll get more food. I'll get more food here in a minute. I'm going to try and do a live edit tonight.
Spoiler, I did not get more food. That's why I'm so hungry right now.
Tonight, which you're watching right now, I suppose, or watched last night, or haven't seen yet, but if you're watching the live edit...
Thanks, Monique. Appreciate that. Hey, we're about to break the fourth wall for the fifth time here.
I haven't seen yet, but if you're watching the live edit, you're watching that part right now. We're getting really, really Inception-y right now. Well, one of the things that I wanted to do is open a couple of things because thank you, Martin. This is a wristband that Martin sent me a while ago and it never made it. And, that Martin sent me a while ago and it never made it. And I don't know if this is the first one or if the new one got here that quickly, but package delivery times and reliability across the European Union sometimes struggles. I don't know if that's a France thing or if that's a whole European Union thing, but it's not the same level of convenience as I'm used to it in the United States, at least. Not trying to knock anybody here, just saying that's a drawback to living in that's a drawback to European living in. That's a drawback to living in. Just saying that's a drawback to your here. Just saying that. Here, just saying that's a drawback to European living, at least in France. Convenience. You always lose out a little bit on the convenience front. Come on. Ah, it comes with its own little carrying case. Oh, is this like? Does it come with an extra like little? What is that?
This is a really good unboxing. You can't see anything.
Oh, this is the little nub that you. Interesting. Anywho, this is a peak design wrist strap for that camera, so I'll be using that here soon, which is going to be pretty glorious.
All right, well, lesson learned. I need to show more of what I'm doing there. I thought you could see a little bit more than that with the camera angle, but there you go. Hey, Tim. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, and I think actually Craigslist is available in I'm not sure. But the Le Bon Coin is like their version of Craigslist.
Thank you, Martin. I'm really excited to put this on the camera and use it and keep from losing my camera forever. There's another package that came in while I was sitting there at the Peloton. Christian just handed it straight to me, which is fantastic. How do I open this? That's a lot of thick. How do I open this? That's a lot of tape. But it looks like it came from the UK. I mean, it looks like it came from the UK. But it looks like a lot of tape.
Redundancy.
I mean, it looks like it came from the UK. I was gonna have to look for scissors. Is this coffee? Ooh, artisan roast. The Janzun blend from Sumatra. Oh, it's a Sumatra, Brazil, Rwanda blend from Edinburgh. It looks like. Thank you so much, Pat. I appreciate it. It smells great. I was running low. I was running low on the coffee that I got earlier.
It wasn't yeah, anyways, I don't know why I corrected myself on that one. Hey, Tori. Welcome back to the party. Where you been?
I was running low on this bag of coffee, so this is perfect. I cannot wait to try this artisan roast. Is this the place? I feel like this is the place that I went to when I was in Edinburgh. Looks really familiar. Is it? Was it? I don't know. There's a record of it. I can go back.
Pretty sure it is.
Look, thank you so much. I will try this like in the next day or two. I might even try it today. It's a little bit too late for coffee now, but very tempting. Falling asleep standing up. Rachel Gibbs, which kind of sticker was this? Rachel Gibbs. Rachel Gibbs, your Patreon loyalty sticker got returned. So I'll give this back to Kate. We'll try to figure this out. I might have to send you a note and figure out what your address is.
I do need to do that.
Back from America, so that's good.
I need to send her a note after we're done doing this.
I mean, it's not good that it bounced back, but it's
just to make sure that we have the right address. Oh, actually, I like that. Ooh, keep that. That coffee was good. I don't know what my favorite is, really. There's lots of good stuff out there, but as long as it's delicious. Probably medium roast to light roast. Small batch. Ethiopian's always really a safe bet, but this blend is really good. Oh yeah, the live streams are getting more intense all the time. All the time.
Peak design.
I'm gonna get like a dance squad someday. They're gonna like just be rooting and rawing in the back. That's never gonna happen. That'd be really funny. Maybe it will happen. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that someday. Just dancing and cheering. Oh yeah, the Flash Invaders. They do have them in London, and I was gonna go get them. I was planning on going to London in a couple weeks, and I've decided not to go because I just don't know that I can afford it. I was gonna go to the VidCon in that they're just starting up in London, and they offered me a pass. Like I could go, the pass would be free, but I was like, I kind of want to make sure that everything's getting rolling here in Paris, that I've got some projects going, got a lot going on. And yeah, so I'm not going to be going to London, but there are Flash Invaders in London. And I was really jealous because I really wanted to go get some. And I have some friends who have more Space Invaders on the Flash Invader app than I do now. And part of the way they did it was they went to London and up to their game. But they've also got kids, and they've been going out a lot the last couple of weeks because one of the parents is not in town. So the other one's trying to keep her kids both active and exhausted, and so I've fallen significantly behind now. You're Ethiopian, and your coffee is amazing. It is that is a fact. And the Jay Swanson and the Fly Girls, that could be the group name. We can go for that.
What's this? Oh, the Peak Design. And
all right, let's get past the uncertainty phase.
Back. And
what's this?
Got it back. And last but not least, this is from, I think this is from Kevin. I think this is from Kevin and Sarah. Just says K and S. Ooh, it's a letter. Hey, Jay. So glad that we were able to spend time with friends and family during the holiday season and celebrate your grandmother's birthday with her. What an awesome surprise gift. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the letter. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the letter. I'm going to read the rest of this right now, but not on camera, because I'm recording. But thank you for the letter. I'm recording. But thank you for the letter. That's very kind.
Moving right along here. Oh yeah, look out for those invaders, Rachel. I'm jealous already. Yeah, that is kind of a sad light color. Let's be honest. The blue doesn't really stand out, does it? When I look at it in the thumbnail down here, though, when I see it down there, it looks better than it does on the actual camera in front of me. Definitely looks more colorful. Looks kind of like that. What was that? You remember Otter Pops? Looks like a lighter, the blue Otter Pop once you sucked most of the life out of it. Which I guess maybe isn't the best color, but it's a tasty color.
One more thing. This is a thick one from Carol Strum in Virginia, it looks like. Oregon Avenue in Virginia, just to keep things.
I probably shouldn't say that.
Looks like.
What was I going to say? Plant-based milks are increasingly available, but again, you're going to have to go to a specialty coffee shop. Generally French cafes won't have that kind of stuff. Although more and more, there are more French people opening kind of more specialty-esque cafes. So it's increasingly available.
Oh. It's wrapped. Ooh. It's wrapped. Ooh.
Yeah, it's too bad you can't see my hands. I really thought you could see my hands in this. Bad move.
Ooh. This gets schmancier all the time. Double enveloped. Ooh, sparkles. Joy, love, and peace. Whoa. Oh, that is a lot of sparkles. I'm gonna go ahead and move this away from the couch before the sparkle explosion continues.
Thank you, Yanni, for that color change. We're right back to the purple we started on, which I'm a fan of. We'll leave that in there. Me probably getting frustrated with the garbage that I need to take out. It's not as dramatic as it sounds, but definitely need to get rid of it.
Thank you, Carol and Dawn, both for the card and for the gift card, and for reminding me that I definitely need to buy a vacuum cleaner sooner than later.
There you go, Des.
Thankfully, I have a method called wet paper towel that picks up most of the sparkles.
Not 100% though, unfortunately, because as we all know, glitter can never truly be removed from the existence that it inserts itself into.
But at least they're golden. But at least it's golden glitter. I mean, it does go with the couch. But at least it's golden glitter. I mean, it does go with the couch pretty well. Whew. Finding that. Been finding that for weeks. Anywho, and then I'm gonna wrap up some work here, and then I'm gonna prep. Like I said, I'm gonna do the live stream, and then I think I'm gonna do the live edit, and then I think I'm also gonna stream a little bit tonight because that should be fun. Thank you so much for sending me that stuff, you guys. Really appreciate it. I really want to try this coffee like right now, cause I'm just more. I didn't eat enough. When I said sandwich, what I meant was like little tiny like French version of what a pizza is supposed to be like. It wasn't enough. But I just want some of this from Scotland. I will resist because I don't want to have too much.
Forgive me, Rachel. Couldn't resist. Let's see.
Scotland. I will resist because I don't want to have too much coffee. I should probably have some more. I don't know. I'm debating. In the midst of this
that's
debate,
good. Let's get rid of that.
In the midst of this debate, and also needing to find some food, needing to get some work done, planning on doing some streaming and stuff, which means I gotta get organized. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you had a wonderful day wherever it is you are. I know that my day's been going fantastically well, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Of course, don't forget again if you want to grab. I'm feeling so distracted now because I'm thinking too much about horse. Don't forget again if you want to grab. I'm feeling so distracted now because I'm thinking too much about what this is gonna look like when I'm filming. Hello, everybody. We're live streaming now. And I need more food. My brain's not functioning. Anyways, don't forget that you got like 2 more days to grab.
There, I'm just leaving that in for you guys. Hey, thanks, Eddie.
Much about what this is going to look like when I'm filming. Hello, everybody. When I'm filming.
Ooh, it's kind of golden. All right, we're going to cut this out, and I'm going to leave. You guys are the only ones that get to see that because you were watching the live stream.
Like when I'm filming. I need more food. My brain's not functioning. Anyways, don't forget that you got like 2 more days to grab a postcard. If you want to grab one over on Patreon, I will link below, as well as just below, I will link below, as well as just let's have a grand old time.
Oh yeah, the Dyson. I would love to have it. I got a Dyson for my dorm once when I was in college, a long time ago, and man, Dyson vacuums are amazing. But that's another budgetary concern. But they work really well, and they last forever. But man, they're kind of expensive. But yeah, I'm thinking about it for sure. Every time I see a Dyson, I'm turning into such an adult. I want to buy washing machines and nice vacuum cleaners. And the thing is, like, somebody's asked me, like, why don't I just Craigslist basically a washing machine? And I was like, I don't know if you've seen washing machines off Craigslist, but I don't know if I want to risk my clothes smelling like whatever somebody put into one of those or left in one of those for a long period of time. And also / moving it myself. And yeah, I just want to like have a fresh start. And then I can take it with me if I ever move and leave. And that'll be well worth it. And I know what it's gone through. My rainy ASMR video made you sleepy this morning. That's what it was supposed to do. I'm glad you appreciate the videos, Eddie. Thank you. That was really nice of you. Cafe Berry is also pretty... Oh, that's good to know. Cafe Berry is just generally great. I haven't been there in a long time. I need to go back. Have fun shoveling snow. Put a Dyson vacuum cleaner on the Amazon wish list. I could do that. I want one.
I will link below.
People keep asking me to do better with my wish lists. I'm sorry that I'm bad at wish listing. It's not something I think about. Hold on. That was a good one. Anyways, trying to be better about it. My Steam wish list I did update finally too. Was that you asking about that last night? No, that was not. That was Mojo Jojo. I tried. Hopefully my Steam wish list is public now.
Below, as well as just...
But I also changed my public username or whatever last night, so the link I gave yesterday won't work probably.
As well as just let's have a...
Shark lightweight vacuums. Ooh, those sound interesting. Oh, what? You got a Dyson for 200 pounds? Oh, maybe they aren't as expensive as I was thinking they are. Enjoy mashing your tatties for dinner. I shouldn't have said that out loud, Rachel. Have a nice evening.
Hello, as well as just let's have a grand old time. As well as, I just hope you're having a good day wherever it is you are, and that you're off to a great start this week. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for yet more wonderful Paris time, and hopefully more blue skies. We can hope, we can dream that there are more blue skies. I'll see you for the blue skies.
This is a false ending, by the way. Don't freak out. Hold on. Probably shouldn't put false endings in because people tune out as soon as they think you're closing. Oh no, Dyson is like, as far as when it comes to moving air. Hey Paul, how's it going? As far as when it comes to moving air, Dyson is where it's at. You just had tea with her there? Are you in Paris right now?
Guys.
Match that to the music a little bit. I left the Euros in there for a little bit of scale, just something to make it, I don't know, give you a sense of what was going on, depth and scale here. Oh, hey, I didn't look to see where we at on Twitch, by the way. Let's refresh this and see if we're back in Beer Town. Whoa, so close, 97. Twitch.tv/JSwanson. Get me a beer just by following me. It's that easy. Beer. Also, food between, because I'm gonna live stream on, or I'm gonna stream on Twitch after this. And if you guys want to come hang out just a little bit longer, we'll kill zombies together and banish demons to hell and scare ourselves silly. Wait, does this zoom in at that point? It does. Good. Let's do that. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! Go here! Wait, is that as good of a zoomed in portion as we have here? What the floops? Here we go. I also got to reclaim a little bit of the audio here. Oh yeah, no, I do have some carpet, but it's a really light carpet. It's like a throw rug more than anything. I don't have real carpet. Oh, in December, I was gonna say. You're gonna keep coming. Oh, so you're moving officially in June? Congratulations. I knew it was coming up, but I didn't know exactly when. Hey, get to the rotational part. There we go. Thank you. Do it like this. Whoa, that wasn't even it, really? Oh, yeah, because I was struggling with the wristband. I was giving it a try, and it betrayed me. Wow, a lot more than I realized. Holy smokes. Not going to include that.
I couldn't.
Okay, there we go. Move this out here, like something like this. Okay.
I couldn't resist. Also, I'm trying out the wristband. It makes selfie camming kind of hard. This coffee, though, smells really unbelievably good. Oh. This is a serious upgrade. Thanks again, Pat. Upgrade.
Indeed. Thanks, Pat. She's not watching right now.
Upgrade. Thanks again, Pat. Okay, now for real. I'll see you tomorrow.
Here we go. We are, and we're so close. Okay. Where's the part where I dump? There we go. So this is more of our, we're getting into end screen territory. Not quite there yet, 100%. Which means, wait, where are we at? 35. That goes almost long enough, but let's give it just a little bit more. I'm glad you could join us. I'm jealous because I'm really hungry. Okay, let's see. And then this is also not, let's make this look just a little bit better. Get over here. No. Oh, come on. Stop messing with me, man. Ugh. Thank you. Adobe Premiere, it continually resets like my workspace. So every time I get into it, I have to redo. It's not much that I want to change about it. I pretty much use it straight out of the box, if we're being honest. But there are a few little things that I would like to change that I have to change every time. And it drives me crazy. Absolutely bat poo crazy. Okay, let's see if that works there. Let's increase our contrast just slightly. Come on, be responsive. Not that much, like that. Let's go back down just to toy with this from a little bit tamer, like that. Okay, just those two things right there should help. And we're gonna copy this because we're gonna be pasting it onto a bunch of different clips here in a second. That works pretty well with the music, and then we can go like that. And let's up the audio gain on this significantly so we might hear a little bit. And there we go. Paste. Cool. And then we're going to take this from here, do a full-on time lapse of it filling up. About to the point that I come to take it away. Actually, yeah, we'll just go straight to that part. Right there. There we go. Display duration, probably about 6 seconds. No, not even. It was much faster than that. Wasn't paying attention apparently. And then from here we snag it. Great. And move to the next action there. And then we need to get both of these looking brighter. Oh, and this one too. Wait, is Pat in here? Hey, Pat. You just, yeah, I have indeed found the coffee. You did a good job taping it. It was very solidly taped together. Let's pour this. Like that. Perfect. Like that. So spoiler alert, Pat, the coffee's delicious. Just leaving that slurp in there. Where's my face? I shoved my head. There it is. This is basically where we'll leave it.
It's very good. I can't fit a thumbs up in here with this shot, but it's tasty.
There we go. And then we'll take this this very slow zoom out with a little bit of steam, and that'll more or less be how we end it.
It's very good.
Perfect. And then we'll do that, and then we'll add some text, which will be like, subscribe for more tasty coffee. Sure, why not? Who knows? I don't even know what I'm doing, you guys. I just make this up as I go. Subscribe for more tasty coffee, and then we'll bump out our tracking there a little bit. Pretty sure it's tracking, not kerning, right? I always forget. What is it? Tracking, yeah, okay. Oh. And then music by DJ Quads. Hopefully he's doing okay. I need to drop him a line. It's sad that he's not going to be doing the music anymore, which is one of the great tragedies of the 21st century. I do like it. It's very good, Pat. Yeah, the postal service shipping stuff around here definitely seems to have had its struggles lately. I'd say like the majority of stuff gets through, and then a few things really don't. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, for those of you who've never watched one of these before, the early edit, because I'm gonna be streaming later, Pat. So if you want to watch on Twitch, if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, twitch.tv/JSwanson, we're gonna be playing kind of a creepy game. It is gonna be a little spooky and violent and tense and fun. But that's what we're gonna be doing after this. As soon as I've eaten something, that's why I'm doing it earlier, so I could do this, eat something, and then stream there, and we could celebrate two things. Hopefully, one, that I'll gain affiliate status as soon as I do, pretty much, which is pretty exciting. And two, hopefully, 100 followers on Twitch. How many are we at? 97 still. Well, we'll celebrate it later. So anyways, that's why I'm streaming early, basically. Or I mean, editing early. And also because I'm trying to edit earlier more often instead of editing at like midnight, so that I get some sleep every once in a while. That's part of it too. I'm trying to get better about like ending my day a little bit earlier occasionally, which is really good for the mental health and just general well-being. So that's what's going on there. For those of you, again, that have never watched a live edit, this is where I'm going to go through and I'm going to watch everything again. I'm going to kind of basically make sure that it's all polished and ready to go. Catch any little redundancies, things I missed because I was chatting with you guys, or just things that I missed because, you know, this is just what happens. So I'm going to watch all the way from the beginning through. I'll probably ignore comments as best I can during that period just so that I don't miss anything. And then I'll check back in on comments. We'll chat. We'll double check to see if any more of you have followed me over on Twitch or not. And then I'll pop open a beer or save that beer for the Twitch stream. Either way, we'll have a good time. And if you guys want to join me over there, I just got to eat something and get set up. That's the whole shebang. So, hey, Teresa, nice to see you in here. So I'm going to go ahead and go all the way back to the beginning. Watch this again from the beginning. If you don't want any spoilers, I mean too late, but if you don't want to see the mostly finished product in tiny format in the corner of your screen, then go ahead and feel free to tune back in tomorrow, but I'd love to have you hang out just a little bit longer if you want to as well. All the fair warnings delivered. Yeah, Pat, I didn't think that would be your thing, but you know, I thought that's why I forewarned you and I didn't lie to you and say that it's going to be filled with like, you know, kittens and fluff balls and fun and joy. It's going to be mostly horrifying. So, ooh, thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that. We should see some flashing back here. It's really delayed. I don't know. I might have to reset that app that I have running that's making it flash because it seems to be way behind. Here we go. Theoretically.
That's Vlogadaid 926.
Oh, I gotta see. There's something right there. I never resynced the audio here.
That's Vlogadaid 9.
Ugh. This is why I shouldn't film with my phone ever again.
That's Vlogadaid 926.
Audio.
Ugh.
One more time.
That's Vlogadaid 9.
Oh, and what I didn't do then is I didn't adjust everything accordingly. So let's just do it by 2, and then let's move that down. Let's get these guys in this adjusted. Stretch this back out. Stretch this because I always edit it to the sound, not to the video, and that was going to make it look really weird. Link that up.
That's Vlogadaid 926.
Ugh.
Just ran into a little bit of a problem. I need a little bit better lighting, and I don't have the very first shot of the day. I was just copying all the footage over to my computer, and I formatted my camera, but I thought I formatted it before I filmed myself this morning, but I was really tired, so maybe I did it after? Where's the footage? So I guess, anyways, this is gonna have to substitute. Let's imagine that we're starting off the day. I was very sleepy when I started the day, very tired, got up earlier than I wanted to, but I need to start, you know, working on getting up earlier again. Set my alarm, got up, wanted coffee, decided I would go to the Peloton for coffee and a waffle and work for a little bit, which, spoiler alert, goes really well. And I think I also highlighted the fact that I've only got, 2 days left? I don't know how many days. Welcome to the time vortex, because today's Monday. Forgot to say that. Forgot to say good morning. I'm terrible at redoing introductions, apparently. And anyways, there's only 2 days left to grab a postcard. If you want to jump on Patreon, I will link below. But if you wanted to grab that postcard, there are a bunch of new people that are going to get one. I think I'm sending one to, in total, like 150 people or something. So if you want to jump in on that, make sure you do, and I'll send you one. Yeah, but I had way less energy than I do now because, spoiler alert number 2, new coffee I'm enjoying at the end of the day. It's like 5 p.m. and I definitely should not be drinking coffee right now, but couldn't resist. So yeah, let's just pretend it's the morning, and now we're gonna go ahead and go get coffee down at the Peloton.
We're happy with the haul shot, but actually, you know what we should do for this? Let's just use the same. Actually, oh, why didn't I? Easiest way to do this. Same audio file so that it gets quieter on its own instead of suddenly. Much smoother. And let's fade it out underneath the next shot because it's pleasant and it's still in the same street.
got a lot of work done. Posted a new food poll on Patreon. I think I mentioned the postcard offer is about to run out, but that's exciting. Also, there's so many things to talk about, but got that figured out. And Martin, you're going to be really excited to know that your package arrived. I'm not using it right now because I probably should be using it right now. I was going to do an opening later, but since, yeah, why didn't I just open it now? Could be using it right now. We'll open it here in a minute, but I'm gonna go for a little bit of a stroll. We'll get some shots of the sunshine while it lasts because it's been so gray for the last couple days. And then I gotta go find lunch and get back to work. I got a lot done, but I got a lot more to do. Gotta get caught up. Took a day off. Now it's time to work. One of the best parts about going and working at the Peloton in the morning is that it means my afternoon is pretty much guaranteed a little stroll around the Marais, whether that's checking out Notre Dame or walking on Ile Saint-Louis right now. It's just nice and quiet over here, away from the traffic, which is not on the island. Pretty much no cars, no scooters. I love it. Anywho, let's go find lunch and then, you know, get back to the whole working thing. I went to the bakery and grabbed a sandwich on the way.
That better. Let's go. Where's this? Somewhere here, right when it gets to the end of the tile work. I think that's good with the screens. I like that. Okay, so then this guy, gotta, whoa. Let's cut this there so we know where it's at for sure. I'll bring that out there. And then get it just to the edge of the screens. Perfect. And then compress that. So then it will look and feel much faster, which will be more fun. And away we go.
I went to the bakery and grabbed a sandwich on the way home, which is not quite enough actually, but you know, I'll get more food here in a minute. I'm going to try and do a live edit tonight, which you're watching right now, I suppose, or watched last night or haven't seen yet. But if you're watching the live edit, you're watching that part right now. We're getting really, really Inception-y right now. But one of the things that I wanted to do is open a couple of things because thank you, Martin. This is a wristband that Martin sent me a while ago and it never made it. And I don't know if this is the first one or if the new one got here that quickly, but package delivery times and reliability across the European Union sometimes struggles. I don't know if that's a France thing or if that's a whole European Union thing, but it's not the same level of convenience as I'm used to within the United States, at least. Not trying to knock anybody here, just saying that's a drawback to European living, at least in France. Convenience. You always lose out a little bit on the convenience front. Come on. Ah, it comes with its own little carrying case? Oh, is this like, does it come with an extra like little... Oh. Oh, is this like, does it come with an extra like little, what is that? Oh, this is the little nub that you, interesting. Anywho, this is a peak design wrist strap for that camera. So I'll be using that here soon, which is going to be pretty glorious. Thank you, Martin. I'm really excited to put this on the camera and use it and keep glorious. Thank you, Martin. I'm really excited to put this on the camera and use it and keep from losing my camera forever. There's another package that came in while I was sitting there at the Peloton. Christian just handed it straight to me, which is fantastic. How do I open this? There's a lot of tape. I mean, it looks like...
Oh, was it muted that whole time? Did I get the muting wrong? I was just talking to you guys while I edited. Apparently I had it muted. Sorry about that. I've been muting it so that like with my hand here, I'm not like breathing directly into the microphone. I knew that was going to happen. Dang it. Sorry. Back to muting.
There's a lot of tape. I mean, it looks like it came from the UK. Aha, I was gonna have to look for scissors. What is this? Is this coffee? Ooh, artisan roast. The Janzoon blend from Sumatra. Oh, it's a Sumatra, Brazil, Rwanda blend from Edinburgh, it looks like. Thank you so much, Pat. I appreciate it. It smells great. I was running low on this bag of coffee, so this is perfect. I cannot wait to try this artisan roast. Is this the place? I feel like this is the place that I went to when I was in Edinburgh. Looks really familiar. Is it? Was it? I don't know. There's a record of it. I can go back and look. Thank you so much. I will try this like in the next day or two. I might even try it today. It's a little bit too late for coffee now, but very tempting. Falling asleep standing up. Rachel Gibbs, your Patreon loyalty sticker got returned. So I'll give this back to Kate. We'll try to figure this out. I might have to send you a note and figure out what your address is. But thankfully it came all the way back from America. So that's good. I mean, it's not good that it bounced back, but it's good that I got it back. And last but not least, oh, I think this is from Kevin and Sarah. Just says K and S. Ooh, it's a letter. Hey, Jay. So glad that we were able to spend time with friends and family during the holiday season and celebrate your grandmother's birthday with her. What an awesome surprise gift. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the letter. I'm going to read the rest of this right now, but not on camera because I'm recording. But thank you for the letter. That's very kind. One more thing. This is a thick one from Carol Strum in Virginia, it looks like. It's wrapped. Ooh, this gets schmancier all the time. Double enveloped. Ooh, sparkles. Joy, love, and peace. Whoa. Oh, that is a lot of sparkles. I'm going to go ahead and move this away from the couch before the sparkle explosion continues. Thank you, Carol and Dawn, both for the card and for the gift card, and for reminding me that I definitely need to buy a vacuum cleaner sooner than later. Thankfully, I have a method called wet paper towel that picks up most of the sparkles, but at least it's golden glitter. I mean, it does go with the couch pretty well. Whew. Been finding that for weeks. Anywho, I'm gonna wrap up some work here, and then I'm gonna prep. Like I said, I'm gonna do the live stream, and then I'm gonna do the live edit, and then I think I'm also gonna stream a little bit tonight because that should be fun. Thank you so much for sending me that stuff, you guys. Really appreciate it. I really want to try this coffee like right now, cause I'm just more. I didn't eat enough. When I said sandwich, what I meant was like little tiny like French version of what a pizza is supposed to be like. It wasn't enough, but I just want some of this from Scotland. I will resist because I don't want to have too much coffee.
Has to happen. Also, I'm not that concentrated. I mean, pretty concentrated, but I was talking to you guys while I was editing as I went there. Not a ton, but you know, a little bit. Anyways, back to, you know, paying attention. And also, yeah, I was going to say exactly that, Dixie, and then I opted not to. I'm glad somebody did. And good, Sizzleman, now I know who you are. I'm glad that, thank you for the letter. Appreciate it. All right, here we go.
Scotland. Some of this. From Scotland. I will resist. From Scotland. From Scotland. But I just want some of this. From Scotland. I will resist because I don't want to have too much coffee. I should probably have some more. I don't know. I'm debating. In the midst of this debate and also needing to find some food, needing to get some work done, planning on doing some streaming and stuff, which means I gotta get organized. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you had a wonderful day wherever it is you are. I know that my day's been going fantastically well. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning, of course. Don't forget again, if you want to grab, I'm feeling so distracted now because I'm thinking too much about what this is gonna look like when I'm filming. I need more food, my brain's not functioning. Anyways, don't forget that you got like 2 more days to grab a postcard. If you wanna grab one over on Patreon, I will link below, as well as just let's have a grand old time. As well as, I just hope you're having a good day wherever it is you are and that you're off to a great start this week. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for yet more wonderful Paris time and hopefully more blue skies. We can hope, we can dream that there are more blue skies. I'll see you for the blue skies. I couldn't resist. Also, I'm trying out the wristband. It makes selfie camming kind of hard. This coffee though smells really unbelievably good. Oh, this is a serious upgrade. Thanks again, Pat. Okay, now for real, I'll see you tomorrow.
Let's get those pouring noises all the way through, just for the heck of it, see how that sounds. Oh, that, like, the timing of that could have been pretty perfect.
It's very good. I can't fit a thumbs up in here with this shot, but it's tasty.
Oh, and there we go. Wait, whoa, no. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go back here and just get this. Yeah, there we go. We don't need that to drop prematurely because we can still hear it just a little bit. Sweet. Yeah, Pat, that was delicious coffee. It's a fun, I really like that chain. Oh man. It's things like that that I do love. The UK has some similarities to the US that I miss, that I wish France had too sometimes. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. Thanks for hanging out for the live stream, everybody. I really am glad that you enjoyed, or the live edit, whatever these are, whatever we're doing. It's great. I've had a good time, and I hope that you're having a wonderful time wherever it is that you are, like I said just a minute ago, and that you're having a great day. Thanks for spending some of it with me. If you'd like to spend some more of it with me, we can check and see if we're at 98 at least, we know now. If you'd like to join, 99. Well, we're gonna get to 100 while I'm streaming on Twitch. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna go play a scary game. It's gonna be fun. It's not that scary, but I do feel like I have to at least tell you that it's gross. Like, just like imagine zombie. It's basically a Western zombie apocalypse in the bayou, and it's really nasty. And I just feel kind of guilty about some of the things that happen while playing it because it's pretty horrible. But anywho, it's gonna be really fun. ASMR coffee drinking, nice. What do I think of pollution due to traveling? Well, I mean, it'd be ideal if we could reduce that, and I've been thinking about that a fair amount. As far as how we can reduce that and move forward, I don't know. I need to look more into it personally to know, I guess, where I fall on it. But I do travel a lot. But I do try to live very minimalistically. I don't have a car. I take public transportation. I would ride a bike. I'm hoping to get a bike here soon, so forth. So, you try to do what you can to balance it out and still enjoy the best life that you have. But we can get into that in more detail at some point down the line, I'm sure. I'm glad you got a good work break, Tim. Thanks, Kristen, for joining. I'm glad that you were here. Yeah, I'm going to have a fun time gaming. Thanks, Nancy. Bye, Des. Bye, Michael. Thanks again. Pat, thank you again. Of course, enjoy your dinner. Eddie, Resident Evil 2 would be really intense for sure. And excellent, Yanni. I'll see you over on Twitch. I'm going to find some dinner first, and then I'm going to try and get that going within the hour. But by 9 p.m. local time, my time, if everything goes smoothly, or if it goes really smoothly, maybe in 45 minutes, we'll see. But I need food. I'm hungry. I'll see you later. Enjoy the vlog tomorrow when it goes live. And, prepare to fall down the rabbit hole as I open OBS for just a second. There's so many